You probably think the best salespeople are the loudest ones in the room. Confident, charismatic, always talking. The kind of person who can sell anything to anyone. But what if that's completely wrong? What if the people who close the most deals are actually the quiet ones? The ones who don't talk much? The ones who sit back and observe? The introverts. Because sales isn't really about talking. It's about understanding. Let's break it down. Most extroverted salespeople try to win the deal with energy. They pitch fast, they talk a lot, they try to impress. And sometimes it works. But here's the problem. While they're talking, they're missing something important: the client. Introverts do the opposite. They listen more than they speak. They notice details most people ignore: tone of voice, hesitation, doubt. They don't just hear words, they hear meaning. And in sales, the real money is hidden in what the client doesn't say. That's why introverts ask better questions. Not random questions, not scripted ones, but precise questions. Questions that uncover real problems. Because once you understand the real problem, the sale becomes easy. You're not convincing anymore, you're solving. And people don't like being sold to, but they love being understood. Now here's something even more powerful. Introverts don't push. They don't pressure. They don't rush the deal. And that changes everything. Because pressure creates resistance, but calm creates trust. When a client doesn't feel forced, they lower their guard. They open up. They start to trust you. And trust closes more deals than persuasion ever will. Think about it. Would you rather buy from someone who talks nonstop or from someone who actually listens to you? Exactly. Now let's talk about long-term sales. Because real money isn't in one deal, it's in relationships. And this is where introverts dominate. They don't burn out from constant talking. They don't chase quick wins. They build connections. Slow, stable, consistent. And over time, those connections turn into bigger deals, repeat clients, and long-term revenue. While others are chasing new leads, introverts are quietly growing their pipeline. Now here's the part no one talks about. Introverts are better at reading people because they observe more, they analyze more, they think before they react. They notice when something feels off. They catch small signals others ignore. And that gives them an advantage. Because sales is not logical, it's emotional. People don't buy because it makes sense. They buy because it feels right. And introverts are very good at understanding feelings. So instead of pushing a product, they align with the client's emotions. And that's when the decision happens. Quietly, naturally, without pressure. So no, you don't need to be loud to succeed in sales. You don't need to be the most energetic person in the room. You just need to understand people better than everyone else. And sometimes, the quietest person in the room is the most dangerous one. Because while everyone else is talking, they're closing. Tell me, are you more introverted or extroverted? And if you want to understand the psychology behind why people actually say yes, the next video will change the way you see sales.